course, in most circumstances, the buyers will move on. If there's some kind of a delay, that delay is super important to be communicated to the other side, because what ends up happening, if nothing's going on the buyer's end of it, they're not responding and the agent goes dark, which happens more often than it should because they're embarrassed or their buyer might have changed their mind and they know they've dragged on escrow for 3 or 4 weeks and now there's an issue. The seller will then issue a notice to perform to the buyer, and then they have a certain amount of time to either perform or get booted out of escrow. Sometimes that document, so don't be offended, sometimes it's just part of a listing agent's process. I send that out not to be offensive to the other side, but we have to keep the time frame unless there was a request for some kind of an extension because of some reason. And then those are typically granted because playing hardball has its place, typically not when the buyer is still trying to get something done or something approved, because we don't want the buyer to be screwed any more than we want the home seller to be screwed.